Hello kids, and welcome back to Life in the Woods. The ducks are also saying hello. Are they back in the trash? I just want to know. At least one of them is. Who knows where the other one ran off to? Any quacking? God, I only heard one quack. Did your friend, sibling, whatever, escape? Did we not escape-proof this? No, there... I think we... Oh, look at you being in the pond, like a good duck. Ah, okay. I have done a little bit of thinking. And I would like to change this a little bit. I think we might actually work with carpenter's blocks to change the inside of the walls, because I feel like stone bricks are just not very comfortable, you know. You gotta put some tapestry up there. Oh, the dog is coming over into this part of the room. Hello, girly. Oh, big stretch. Otherwise, let me, because I saved a couple of like inspiring photos, I guess you could say. We are definitely going to add windowsills, and I think it might be nice if we pulled the building back a little bit, possibly. That like the back area, you know, that we'd but then everything's even more of a tight squeeze. I see like the 4 blocks right now are definitely kind of cutting it close. So if we only have 3 here and then only 4 later down here, nice. I think we will just let it be the little cube that we're turning this into. But we will need more bricks, and we will need a lot of carpenter's blocks in inventory space. So we are going to put that there for now. Even the oak stuff can stay for a little bit. Feeling very generous right now. Oak wood posts go here. Yeah, ace moss is something that we're kind of working with. Fir we might be working with. The random saplings I'll put into the middle for now. One random block, some dirt. Stone bricks we'll put here. Actually, in this case, we're also going to put the wood in here. That. We might need to make a couple sandwiches to make sure that we are not going to starve. Tool-wise, we're doing okay. Nothing should break, at least during the building part. Tearing everything apart again because it doesn't look good. Not so sure about that one yet, but you know, the start could be alright. Couple things. We have a good amount of basic stone, that is very nice. We are slowly running out of red granite. Black granite is something that I thought about maybe using for the roof. But I feel like it might not really look nice considering the shop next to the apartment has black granite brick stairs. Did my dog release annoying smells? I think she did. That's okay. She's laying far enough away from me that the stink bomb is not fully hitting me. Okay, we have that. We grab a good amount of stone. Then I'd say we make a good amount of windows too. Probably not enough, but you know, it's a start. And we are going to use basic window panes. We're not going to use colored ones in this case. What else could we actively need right now? Carpenters, lots of carpenters. Maybe, you know, we could grab a second backpack, I think, just for our building blocks, because right now this is more of a project backpack rather than blocks. And we put the window panes in here. And where are they? That's the monster eggs. I don't want the egg variant. Where's the basic one? I always struggle to find it whenever I look at it in the menu here. Behind them, okay. Maybe one day I'll remember, but that day is probably still far into the future. Yeah, I think this is a decent starting amount. And then we just make way too many carpenter's blocks. I hope that's not going to be a cause for lag. I mean, we don't have that many carpenters. We have thought about removing them, but we haven't really added any since before the lag started, you know? Like, everything has been around for quite some time, and then it started lagging, so I kind of feel like that's not really the reason. Was it sticks around the full? It was sticks around the full block. Okay, just making sure. That. And then we start doing that. Probably not enough. I'll keep the half stack just in case. Otherwise, lots of prayers. I think those are most needed. I will try to test things out with carpenter's blocks. Like if we tear apart all our ceilings, if that will make the lag go away, or at least give us like an, you know, if we're talking about like an extra 10 to 20-ish frames, then I could consider removing things that I feel like I'm kind of vital almost to our house. But you know, if 10 plus frames, that's a deal I can think about. We need to make that look good. Oh my god. Yeah, green rooftop, I think. But I would like a dark rooftop base so that the green pops out more. I forgot to make food. I knew there was something. But I am recording this the night before it's being uploaded. So look at me. We don't need any carbs right now. The apartment is not open to renters yet. Please leave. This is not an apartment. This is an ugly base structure that I am ashamed to have sitting in this area. So, yeah, we'll just put that in there for now, whatever. Do I grab all of them? I like sometimes just getting half of them and then you can be happy when you get more. I think we can go for full blocks or like non-carpenter's blocks where we have the floor and ceiling blocks. But otherwise, it's time to tear this thing a little bit down again. Not a lot, just a little bit. We do that. Do that. Oh god, this will really eat a lot of blocks. Or we just keep the walls as carpenter's blocks. Just a see-through apartment wall. How about that? It's almost a little bit as if you're in a zoo. Some people might like that. This is annoying, because it's not going to be visible. Well, this is going to be visible. Those couple blocks will make a big difference. We will need more. We will need so much more. I have a talent for awkwardly placing blocks today, I think. Yeah, I hope everyone is having a nice day. I like how it always looks like you just don't have any other blocks there. I'm a little bit afraid of going to bed. I'm starting to feel exhausted, but given the fact that I got out of bed pretty late. I don't think I'll necessarily be able to fall asleep when I try to, so might as well wait a little bit more and be productive in the meantime. I feel like that is a decent solution to the problem. I mean, not really, but the best solution I can currently give. And there we go. lastly we do this, and then at least the bottom layer will be done. Maybe we actually have enough carpenter's blocks? Like, yes, it's taking quite a few, but could be enough. Maybe. Then do this. This. And then we get started on the basic stone bricks that we don't need to have carpenter's blocks because no one will really see them. Thing is, I need to, well, I guess we could technically already, you know, click on these and with that put the stone bricks as the main block, but the wallpaper thing is just, it's a little scary, so don't be surprised if we tear all of this down again, okay? Just saying. Oh, nice little grassy staircase. We're doing a good job there. Okay. Wrong backpack. I have too many backpacks. I can't deal with that. More than one backpack and I start to get overwhelmed. And I also feel like it currently this works with that roof, but I don't know how things will look when we start switching to the roof. Speaking is hard. Coming up with sentences, coherent sentences. Yeah, that's a skill I aspire to have one day. Okay, we need to grab that. I think I'll just do this again because I find it a lot easier if we don't have the 4 blocks, because 4 blocks are kind of awkward. I don't know. 2 is a lot better, but 3 also works. Or you can also just place them inside of yourself, if that is what you desire. The way I really hope this is going to look good. I mean, this is certainly a look right now. Would it be a good look? That's a big question. And let me... Thank you. Why are we doing 4 blocks now? I don't even know. I mean, it works. Sandwich time. Oh, by the way, today, or, well, yesterday, given the upload date of this episode, the emotes have been added to the channel. So, channel members are now able to use currently 4 emotes. More will be added with more members, because YouTube does not give you a million slots right away. How dare they? I mean, I have 13 super cute emotes. I want to use all of them. Can we... Yeah, okay, we can just place them inside of us and then everything's gone. Cool. If we look at this from the outside, you could almost call this modern art, I believe. Oh boy, what are we doing here? I do like the way they kind of bring in light. Like, one day we will probably build something and have some carpenter's blocks, unused carpenter's block, unfilled carpenter, whatever you want to call them, as like part of the main blocks. We're not going to build a whole house out of them, but I don't know, it's just something about these little guys that bring me a lot of joy. Are we already going to do... I mean, the ceiling, we technically can... I don't want mobs to spawn, though. We are not going to cheap them out here, let's be honest. This we could maybe kind of... No. You know, I was thinking about giving a small storage space for the apartments in this case, but... Now we have more carpenter's blocks. And right now it's almost kind of nice to have a solid wood wall here. And connect that. We careful not to click on the carpenter's blocks, because we are not going to have the facade of the house be made out of wood. Facade? I don't even know. Put a torch there. We still have a little bit, but we probably have to get some if we want a second floor to this. Do we want a second floor if I look at this? No, but I think we should. I think the stairs... we'll probably go for some bright stone bricks. Maybe soapstone? I don't know yet. This will be scary. We can kind of cheapen out of this one row of blocks here, which I think we'll actually do. And then this is, oops, the next layer. Look at these sick jump and run skills. Ouch. And knee breaking skills, especially those. It's really a little tricky. But I believe we can, maybe if we're very lucky, not have it look absolutely awful. You will have to try a couple things out. So I would like the crafting table here, honestly. We will need this in a minute. We also need the bed in a minute. Why didn't I get that one? I couldn't tell you. We will need more asmus wood. Still have some carpenter's blocks in there, that's nice. Hey, some extra stone bricks. Glass. This will be a bit scary, because I don't really know how this will look. So let's say we have our normal wall here made out of stone bricks. The inside, just to give a rough idea of what the heck I'm talking about, let's just go with asmus since we have it. With carpenter's blocks you can add like paneling to everything, so you know it doesn't give that cold feeling of the stone bricks inside of the house, which is something that really matters to me in this case. Question is, so we will have little flower boxes here. That is, oh, that could work. Okay, now let me look at my little inspiration pics, how other people make things look good. I don't think this is the picture that I need. I need this one, yes. With little stair additions. So for this, a dark wood would be really nice. Like I said, too many backpacks. Maybe actually spruce, really. Let's grab some stuff. Should also grab food, but we could eat pine cones if we were out of food. I mean, this is what the vegans eat, right? We'll try spruce. I think dark oak will be too dark. Why do we have so much dark oak? Holy crap. Wanna try that? The actual dark wood is too dark. Crazy given that I just said I want dark wood. I know, but trust the process or something. Okay, real quick. How the heck did we make one of these? We need peanut butter and some jelly. We can do that. Peanuts. Then we need half a stack of my dog. That. And then we just need bread, which should be enough upstairs, technically. But we'll have to see. Honestly, I can't with this inventory. Carpenters, you go in here, you go in here, and this is already looking a lot better. Thank you very much. We needed the... I don't actually know. I think it's the saucepan. Yes, it is the saucepan. Okay. But every time I think I know how to cook something in this game, it is not going the way I think it's crafted. And then for the butter, we should just throw that into the juicer. Yes, use the bone meal. Doesn't do anything. Just making sure. You never know. Bread. I mean, we don't have that much bread. We always get it when we loot stuff while exploring, but I guess it's not that much after all. We need to get more wheat. So many we shoulds. And then I think it was the cutting board. Am I missing something? No. Perfect. That, and then that. We have some food again. We have extra bread. Really not that much, but hey, it's something, I guess. These go in here. We do that. And I want to eat the cranberry ones first. Yes, we have a gap there, I am aware, but that is okay, I think. Okay. Probably forgetting something important, but it should be what we need for the rough idea of how things are going to look. Keep your fingers crossed. Maybe you should have grabbed some stones for the hallway, staircase, stair. Main staircase, hallway, entrance. What the heck is that called? And yeah, I don't know. I'm glad that we're doing this right now, even though I'm a little terrified. I mean, look at that monstrosity. Maybe we could exchange the wood that we have there for fancy looking bricks. Could be an idea. We'll have to look into it. Okay, let me... Where did I put my phone? There I put my phone. So we are going to need stairs and... Okay. And Oh, this was... How the heck did these people do that? That's a stair. Oh, with turnstairs, I think. Okay. Trying to figure out what other people build is always hard. I make some slabs. I mean, it doesn't hurt to have them around. Some of that. And we are going to need... No, wrong backpack. I do want to try the Nucus wood as well. We make 2 more hatches. The thing with the hatches is you can climb up on them, since they're basically like trapdoors. So you could kind of Spider-Man your way up here if we had enough windows. No, it's actually one more layer of this to get the look that I want, at least. And then we need more dirt. Of course, the one thing we need is not a nut backpack. Oh my god, the game. Don't make me suffer this much. Don't ask me what I'm doing. I don't know either. Okay. So we do that. Maybe one more, just to be safe. That. That is just what I intended to do. Yes, thank you very much. No? Probably because of the cap. No, those aren't carpenter's blocks. So we have this. And we do this. Blocks. We have glass right now, just to get a better feeling of how this would look. And then we add the glass in. I didn't know that was possible. Okay. We forgot a stone brick on the other side, I think. I'm pretty sure it despawned by now, but... Rest in pieces. Rest in pixels. So... Oh no! I didn't know that was a thing with car. Oh! You just made everything so much harder, game. Do we have to go for full glass blocks? Really? I hate full glass blocks. Do these people are just not going to have windows? What if we add like the iron bars, you know? Give a little bit more of a prison feeling. Oh no! I've never tried to put glass panes next to carpenter's blocks. In all my decade of playing this, oh my gosh. I think I like the look of this, you know? If only we had glass now. Okay, do we have a mod that lets us put it back to the full thing? No? God damn it. But you see the vision, right? In this case... I also wanna see what we can get out of this guy. Okay, a tall guy. I need to test more of my building ideas. Unbelievable. Okay, if we were to replace that with the Nucus wood. So we just do that. We don't do the whole thing right away. I think that's too much like of a red hint, if that makes sense. I mean, at least with that wood right now, it just doesn't look as good, I'd say. So off you go, and back on you go. What's Hugo doing here? I don't know. No, not stuff we're doing. Blocks. So I think the Nucus wood can go in here for now. It's not really going to be needed. The Sig Touch can go back in here. It's not really going to be needed. That can go back. Okay. I think it could look really nice. In theory, it would look better if we had one more block to, you know, have the window be symmetrical in between everything. But I think this is a decent start. Yeah. It's just kind of looking at this little gap and thinking about how we could change it, but we kind of can't, not with the stairs. But it's okay. I think I could get used to this sort of layout. I just don't know how it's gonna look with glass blocks. That's the scary thing right now. Okay. Yeah, I think we might really exchange the wood logs for some chiseled stone bricks later down the line. But for now, I think this will do. Get a couple more of these. And do a little bit of this sort of stuff. Actually, no. I want to have another window here. Doggo, stop twitching. Sugar boo. Okay. Yes, that is the same as over there. Maybe I shouldn't go for these. I mean, we have to add windows in here. I mean, it's a damn apartment. I don't know about any of the other windows just yet. I think back here we could kind of maybe do something a little funny. So you get 2 blocks here, and then you get, you know, it's an even amount for each apartment here. These spaces are pretty small. Damn. But this could possibly be a nice little bathroom space, actually. Huh. And do we still have more isthmus? Probably not from the looks of it. No, I don't want that. Do we not have anything? Imagine being prepared for your builds. Not on this channel. But I do like this. I think once the sacred oak is gone, you'll have a nice view. I mean, currently that is a view, yes, but it's not the view I want to have there long term. And this will also be alright in a little bit. Yeah, but we are already at the end of the episode, which is crazy. I don't know how that one keeps happening. Just for my future self, because I know myself, I would like to grab a little bit of full glass blocks. Actually, in this case, don't need these. You need these. Actually, boyfriend, is it okay if I record for another 30 minutes? Yes. Alright. We're doing 2 episodes, I guess. No. He said I don't have to ask him in case the mic didn't pick it up. Okay.